America spruces up for its 250th birthday tomorrow. There's growing scrutiny over how President Trump paid for some of his grand plans. It turns out the administration is diverting funds from other national parks to foot the bill, even as those parks struggle to keep up with critical maintenance costs. MS Now reporter Britt Miller has the story.
President Trump taking it all in, walking around Lafayette Square in Washington, D.C. with Interior Secretary Doug Burgum this week, the two marveling at recent renovations ahead of the 250th anniversary.
What we did is the beautification with the parks and the grass and everything, removal of all the tents. And this is like a different place. One of the things we did is over 50 fountains and statues, most of which were in horrible shape. They've all been fixed. We also fixed the reflecting pool.
But these beautification projects come at a cost. According to an MS Now analysis of a federal contracting database from just the last 7 months, at least $90 million in national park entrance fees are being funneled to Washington, D.C., paying for some of those fountains, a fraction of that algae-riddled reflecting pool, and about $1.6 million towards the National Mall fireworks, all while national parks battle a $24 billion maintenance backlog.
I feel incredibly frustrated. I feel deeply saddened by it.
Former Park Service Director Jonathan Jarvis calling this diversion unprecedented.
I think it's a major mistake, political mistake on the part of the administration.
Whenever a visitor pays a fee at a popular park, federal law requires at least 80% of it stays within that park for upkeep. About 20% is usually spread to smaller sites that don't charge at all, like the National Mall. However,
that process is not being followed now.
Instead, park advocates say the general pool is being drained and poured into the nation's capital. And while D.C. parks need repairs too, they can't believe projects across the country are going unfunded, many related to public safety.
So there's one park that we heard from that spent countless hours of work, both at the park and at the support office. They had done the site assessment, they had done the surveying, they had crunched the numbers and put the budget together, and they were told that they had the money, and then that was taken away, and they were told, sorry, we're diverting that money to Washington, D.C.
In fact, The Atlantic reports more than 900 Park Service projects expecting millions this year never received it. Now, Senator Adam Schiff and 10 other Democratic lawmakers are pushing for transparency, sending this letter to Secretary Burgum.
And I think that part of that 80% is not going back to the park where those fees are collected. So that would violate the law. Well, this is what we're hearing in part from people who would qualify as whistleblowers. But we want to get the records. One of the purposes of our letter is to find out whether these allegations are true and to be able to hold the administration accountable.
And a spokesperson for the Department of Interior says the agency is focused on both beautifying the district for the 250th anniversary celebrations and tackling deferred maintenance, looking at different funding options like endowments and revenue from park passes. Back to you.
MS Now's Britt Miller with that report.